Nothing is far in St. John's. Driving up the shore, going to a beach, just taking a moment, enjoy the time with your family, adventure around, fishing, hunting, berry picking. You can feel that salt, that little bit of crispness in the air, the ocean, there's waves crashing on rock, the smells in the summer of all the wildflowers. It's almost indescribable. My name is Ross Larkin. I'm the chef de cuisine here at Raymonds restaurant in downtown St. John's. I grew up in St. John's, and my family had a fish and chip restaurant. I was probably 6 by the time I was in that kitchen, hanging out with my pop, peeling potatoes, buttering bread. As long as I can remember, I was in a kitchen. My wife, Celeste, she's the pastry chef here of Raymonds. She's way more talented than I am, without a doubt. She kind of looks at ingredients in threes. Her desserts are not convoluted. They're tight, concise, temperatures, textures, and technique. We're the only province that's allowed to go hunt, sell, and serve wild game. That's huge, you know, like to be able to have moose on your menu, partridge, rabbit, scallops, like this beautiful fish, these beautiful products that nowhere else in Canada can get. Familiar foods with familiar flavors, but presented in a very new and different way. We sell and serve, first and foremost, products that we can only get in Newfoundland. Vegetables from farms that are only here. We really wanted to make it Newfoundland. You're not just having dinner, you're taken away to the Barrens eating partridge, out on the water having halibut or cod. It's great because it's in your backyard. It goes back for me as, you know, growing up with my grandparents. We'd be picking blueberries, fishing, all of these things that didn't cost anything to do, but they fed you through months. Living in St. John's, you have immediate access to places like Kitty Vitty, you know, one of the oldest fishing grounds. Same with the Battery, like where my grandmother grew up. It's this narrow, winding road that you think you would have to travel to Ireland to see, but it's downtown. You can go to the Southside Hills and hike up parts of the East Coast Trail and just get a beautiful bird's eye view of the city, and there's amazing swimming holes there, and you can pick chanterelles and blueberries. There's a couple places just outside the city that I really like to get to, out in Fairyland and Fermuse. We go sometimes in the morning before work, some shore greens, you know, Scotch lovage, beach pea, things like that. Pick them, come back to the restaurant before service starts. It's a great way to get people going in the mornings, to make them appreciate where they are, the sense of place.
They're a bit bigger now. They're a little bitter on the end, but some of the smaller ones will still be.
Cucumbery.
Yeah, good call. How lucky, right?
I'd like to think that, you know, people, you know, in Newfoundland, wherever you are in Canada, that you're exploring more of your home. Hike, do some camping, learn something about your home. There's just so much to this island. You can drive out to Petty Harbor and you come around the turn and it just opens to this magical little fishing village. And there's a coffee shop there, the watershed, literally a watershed on the wharf. You know, it's beautiful. You can just sit there, have a coffee, and watch people unload their catch. It's a beautiful day. One of my good friends, Kenny, up at Cito, one of the first places downtown doing like late night. So we would finish up here at the restaurant, we'd go to Kenny's and have fried rice, chicken wings, these thick cut French fries, but they all had his take on them, and it was just like the most flavorful, tasty food that you wanted to eat at that time. Another one of my good friends, Will Dre, he has a small shop called Newfoundland Sausage Company over on Southside Road at an old convenience store called Noseworthy's Deli. And he's, you know, doing amazing butchery to have beautiful piece of meat to barbecue on the weekend and support what they're doing at such a small scale that it makes it that much more special.
Sorry, Chef.
Cool, man. I'll see you Sunday, if not sooner. Thanks, Will. See you, Berkey.
Your job is cooking. There's a lot more to it, but you know, first and foremost, you cook for people. And you know, I still take great pleasure and pride in that, and I'm excited to do it every day. Food is meant to help people, feed people, make people laugh, make people smile. Like, there's a lot more than just ingredients on a plate. There's a great sense of community with people helping you. I know who grew the vegetables, I know who caught the fish, I know who picked the mushrooms, I know who brought the berries. Like, there's a lot of people responsible for the meals that we provide here. I'll never take it for granted. You know, I've never had the same day twice. How beautiful it is, how rugged, how nice people are. Like, I love that.